Chapter 60. I put my hand up and under the belly feathers till I could feel the warm metal, slowly lifting it up and putting it under my arm like a ball I was protecting. He was lighter than I thought, considering the mechanics. Now then, I think we shall start the day off in the kitchens to show how we prepare the park's food. Lead the way then, I said, wanting nothing more than to wring this chicken's neck, but I knew now it wouldn't stop Hartz if I did. The rooster's chest feathers moved, and a green light came from a strange-looking pipe. Arrows appeared in the air, turning this way that Hartz wished it to point. As you walk the park, just follow the holographic arrow and try not to bump into other guests. The green arrow led me back to the maintenance door. The door unlocked instantly as the rooster scanned it. We made our way through the crowd that had stopped in their tracks to see what was happening, because nothing like this had ever happened before. Hartz, being the showman he was, spoke to the passers-by, telling them that this was being a test for a future attraction and to enjoy the rest of their day in Hartz land. Me, I just kept my mouth shut. A few workers did come up on us, and he assured them that I was to be treated kindly and with respect as a paying guest for this experience. Once he had done this, he shut down for a few seconds to make an underground announcement to prepare everyone so I wouldn't be rudely bothered when it was time to go underground, or so he told me. Once he rebooted up, we continued to the entrance area of the park. There was a fine dining restaurant called Illusion. This was only for bulls, so as a young child we had eaten here a few times. The rooster sat us down at the chef's table, a waitress already with her hand held to take the order. At this table you may eat without any worries. Please choose what you wish to eat, my treat of course. On the table was a lovely white tablecloth with red trim, salt and pepper shakers, and a sugar container for coffees. I placed him on the table's edge facing me. What a look that must have been to everyone. A 5-star restaurant with a rooster sitting on the table. He glared at the waitress whose name tag said Madeline. She seemed friendly like the others and rather young, possibly 16. I picked up the large menu. I remembered a lot of these foods from my past. I finally decided on a Calvin's Sunrise sunset pudding and some orange twist water. The waitress immediately put in the order, taking the menu. She walked over to her next table as Hartz just stared at me. Within only a minute, the food was brought out on a gold metal tray. A large pink, orange, and yellow color swirling bubble was placed in front of me. I popped the bubble with my golden spoon, and the place wafted with the smell of bacon. Inside was a hill-shaped blue and purple gelatinous object with gold leaf and a white and yellow egg mousse on the side, perfectly plated. The drink came in a fat, short glass. The drink itself was orange with metallic swirls, with a sparkler coming from it spitting out small bits of sparks. I took the spoon in my hand and cut into the thick blue and purple pudding, looking at Hartz, who seemed keen on me trying it. I took a bite as the waitress looked on eagerly to do anything I asked. The texture was so smooth but thick, and it almost dissolved at the same time. It tasted very mildly of any flavor and somewhat tasted like lard and maybe blueberries. Not wanting to make a scene, I finished the bite and sprinkled some sugar in my drink, stirring it in. I then took a drink after the sparkler flickered out of the orange twist. It used to be my favorite drink, but now it tasted like sweet vomit. Swallowing a large portion of orange twist with a slight cough like I was clearing my throat, I wiped my mouth with the napkin and pulled the sugar container closer to me. From the corner of the room, I heard someone call for the waitress. She immediately started over to the table to go get them their bill for them when Hartz stopped her. "You forgot to refill her drink,"